everybody, it's Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures. Oh, I'm so excited you guys are here for Travel Talk Monday. We're doing a special Monday today. It's a travel week. Things are a little crazy. As you can see, I'm here in the adventure van. Lots of things are going on. Do me a favor, though, if you are watching for the first time, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Do me a favor and give me a like, give me a good thumbs up, and let's share this out because we've got a really special guest today. I'm really excited about it. We're going to be talking about all sorts of really cool things going on, especially in the van life community as far as meetups. And there have been some really cool meetups happening. So very excited about this one. Let's see who's here today. I see Gracie and Jacques. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Oh, and there's Georgianne. Hey, Georgianne, good to see you. Hope you're having a great time. Just got back from M23. For those of you who don't know, it's a big Michigan meetup in the middle of Michigan, which is so much fun. And sort of trekking my way onto the next meetup and lots of things going on. But we're going to just say hi to some people, and then we'll bring up our very special guest who's also hosting a meetup and has a really cool business that you guys need to know about, especially if you are in the RV van life community, because they're going to be really cool. You're going to like this one. So hold tight. Let's just say some highs. There's Bobby and Leslie. Hey, good to see you guys. Hope you're having a great night. So much fun to have friends out tonight. Rosie Bell Dog is hanging beside me. We're just sort of commanding from the adventure van tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Got a lot of things going on. But I'm going to bring up our special guest, and we'll keep saying some highs and lows as people come in. This is my friend Josh. Are you ready, Josh? Here we go.
Hey, Charlie, thanks for having me.
There he is. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, this is Josh. If you don't know Josh, you should know Josh. And let me tell you why. He works at Vanlife Outfitters. Josh, tell him all about Vanlife Outfitters.
Well, thanks for having me, Charlie Grace. Vanlife Outfitters, we started in 2015, 2016 as a blog, and my business partner, Zach, started it. And it was our whole objective with the blog was to just help people with building out a van, learning how to build out a van. At that time, there wasn't really a lot of resources online for how to do it. This is, again, this is like over 8 years ago. So there wasn't a lot of information. There was maybe like 1 or 2 blogs on the whole internet about how to build out a van, how to do it yourself. And so we started that in 2015, 2016, really didn't have any intentions to do anything other than just help people for free, learn how to build out your van. And then in 2020, we were getting so many people emailing us about what products they should use in their van that we just decided to open an online store. And the intention or objective behind the store was, if it's in our store, we recommend it. So if we wouldn't put it in our own van, then we don't sell it. And so our store is very small. It's almost like a boutique, a kind of a boutique curated store of full of products that are the best in each category. And they're basically the products that the ones that we would pick to put in our van.
That's saying something, because I know when I look at things and people ask for recommendations, it's nice when you can say, this is the one, like, I recommend this, and here's the reason why, as opposed to giving things that you may not think are so great, but you guys are saying we're picking the cream of the crop. And I love that. Love that.
Yeah, we're like the anti-Amazon. So like, Amazon, they just everything that's available for sale, they put it on there, and it's really hard to discern or differentiate which is better than which. So ours, we only have like 1 or 2 products in each category. So in our store, like if we're selling it, then it's something that we recommend.
Yeah, I think it's great. So I'm sort of curious. I know you get van lifers of all, people are just starting, people who may have, don't in between stages. Do you guys offer like consulting services, or are you just mainly selling products?
Yeah, we do offer consulting services if that's something that somebody wants. We do a lot of consulting around electrical. We are Victron distributors, top level distributors. So we're kind of like the electrical experts. So we get a lot of people looking for consulting on electrical. We do publish a lot of free content, videos, blog posts, wiring diagrams, a lot of things that other people charge for, we give away for free. So a lot of that stuff people can read for free. And then if they can't get that information from our blog or our free wiring diagrams, then they could set up a consultation. But primarily, I would say like 99% of our business is just strictly like the online store.
That's fantastic. That's really, really cool. I know I appreciate when there's information I can download and look at, PDFs and whatnot. I'm learning a lot. pre-made, but I'm making plans for my own someday down the road. I'm making a wish list of all the things I want to do, which is really cool. So I think having experience in a factory for 2 years has given me the ability to say, okay, this is what I really like to see. This is what I really like to do. And it's everyone travels differently. Everyone has different expectations. So I like that. That's really cool. So speaking of traveling though, I just got back from a meetup. You guys are hosting a meetup too, and I've heard about this. This sounds awesome. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, I'm a little biased, but it's the largest, most fun van life gathering on the East Coast, so east of the Mississippi. And talking about, yeah, you were just talking about like getting ideas and trying to figure out exactly what you want to do on your van build. Well, there's no other better place than Peace, Love, and Vans, which is our event. And there's going to be over 400 rigs there. So it's mostly vans, but it's open to RVs, truck campers, you name it, Class B, Class A. But it's mostly vans. There's going to be over 400 rigs. We had over 350 last year. There's
Wow.
going to be probably between 20 and 40 vendors. So van
Mhm.
builders, um, people selling things. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be all kinds of exciting programming, live music. There's going to be trivia night. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be tons of workshops. So, we have a lot of our exhibitors who are professional van builders and professionals putting on workshops throughout the weekend. There's typically about 4 to 6 per day. Victron Energy will be there with their trailer doing workshops. And it's a big part of our event is educational. So like lots of free education, teaching people how to do it themselves. So there's going to be tons of programming. It's in a beautiful, beautiful state park, county park, surrounded by old growth oak trees. So you're not going to be in a parking lot. It's going to be in a beautiful, beautiful natural setting, quiet, peaceful. There's biking, there's hiking, there's
There's all
uh,
sorts. Oh my gosh.
kayaking, all kinds of outdoor activities there. And
Here's a
you're,
question. What if you don't want to stay? What if you just want to come for the day? Can people do a day pass?
yeah, we have day passes. We're actually almost sold out of the camping passes, but
Okay.
I don't think we'll sell out of the day passes. We have plenty of room to park at the event, and so we're not going to cap the day passes. We'll sell probably between 500 to 1,000 day passes each day. We're expecting about over 2,000 people at the event.
Wow.
Throughout the weekend. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's no better time to come to Florida than in mid-February. It barely rains. The temperatures are like 74 degrees, sunny. And we picked a really great location. It's 45 minutes from Disney and it's 45 minutes from Tampa and the beaches. So you come to the event and then you can go to Disney or you can go to the beach. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun last year, and we sent out a survey, and a lot of people really had a lot of nice things to say. Said it was the best van life event that they'd ever been to. So we were
Oh,
really
that's awesome.
happy, and we're making it even bigger and better this year,
Well,
2020.
I'm excited for so many reasons because I'm like a van life aficionado, especially when it comes to I did not get to go this last year. I had another commitment to something else. I was so bummed, but I'm really really putting this on the calendar. I'm doing my 2024 calendar right now. So if you guys want a camping spot, like, as you said, there's not many left, but you can do a day pass for sure. So I've dropped the link, of course, in the chat. I'm going to put it, of course, in the description of the video, so you guys can go check this out and get your passes now. Don't wait. Start making these things, because I know how these things end up, and all of a sudden you wish you would have been there, and you're like, there you go. So ticket wise, so you've got a thing for tickets. How much are tickets to the event?
So day passes, I believe, are $15, and then camping passes, the main Groovy Grove, which are pretty much the only ones that we have left,
Mhm.
are $159 for the entire weekend.
Okay.
And it's 3 nights. That's Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, and checking out or leaving the campground on Monday morning.
Okay. So for people who, and I'm going to put this out there because I'm one of these people, my van, very low ground clearance. I'm talking like 7 inches of ground clearance. If people have more of what they call like a glamping van versus an all-terrain 4x4 van, are they going to be okay? Do they need to bring things to park on, like leveling blocks, or like what should they expect?
No, it's in a field, and it's in an activities field. The whole field is surrounded by forest, but the actual field is something akin to like a soccer field or a football field.
Okay.
And there's trees throughout. There's trees throughout the field, but the actual parking is essentially basically like a grass field. So you can see some of the vans in the photos, and there's all types of vans and different vehicles, cars, and all different types of vehicles of all different shapes and sizes, and you shouldn't have any issues.
Cool. And then do you have some contests? Because I know people love van contests.
Yeah. Oh, and it's, by the way, it's completely flat. You don't need leveling blocks. But one of our most popular products are flat jacks. We're the exclusive seller for North America for the flat jack, which is an inflatable leveling block. Takes up
Mhm.
like no space. So check those out on our website. But as far as contests, we have a DIY van contest. And so what we did last year was we instead of parking everybody like in a parking lot style where they're side by side, you can see in that photo there, we actually park everybody so that your sliding door of your van is facing somebody else's sliding door. So it kind of
Mhm.
creates like streets. And so every street has a winner of the DIY contest. So there's a best in row, and then after the best in row, we have a best in show. So all the best in row winners
Ooh.
compete against each other, and then we have a grand prize winner. We also are going to have a raffle each day,
Mhm.
and we are also going to have a trivia night where we break up everybody that comes to the trivia night. We break everybody into groups of 5 to 10 people, and then we have a trivia night, and so the winning team will win as well.
Okay, you've sold me. Done. I'm excited. Deborah already said she's going, which is awesome. I've already had people in the chat were like, "We're going to go. This is fantastic." Um, is there anything? I know when we go to events, there's certain things you're like, yeah, you really need to pack this, like bug spray, sunscreen. As you said, you're parked for the whole weekend, so you got to make sure you bring food. Are there food trucks there? Things you need to worry about like that?
Yeah, there's going to be food trucks there, and there is a really, really nice, brand new Publix grocery store about a 5-minute drive from the campground. So a lot
Hmm.
of people stop at that Publix and get their groceries for the weekend. But we will have food trucks. There is a dump station, although we recommend, either going dumping before the event or after the event because there may be a line to do that, and it's just going to disrupt the parking flow if you have to pull off and go to the dump station because it's kind of in the campground.
Hmm.
In terms of things that you need or you should bring or not bring, we have an FAQs page on the website where we have a list of things that are not allowed and then things that we recommend that you do bring. And then there's probably 20 to 30 different FAQs, and that's from 2 years of questions that people have asked us. So if it's been asked to us before, it's probably on the FAQs page. So definitely check out the FAQs page. Last year, we weren't allowed to have campfires at your specific van, but the county has allowed campfires that are in solo stoves. So you can have a
Gotcha.
campfire that's in a solo stove. You just have to have a certified fire extinguisher, and it has to be a very specific fire extinguisher that is listed on the FAQs page. We also have a tent campground on site that we have kind of converted into a lounge.
Okay.
And so there's 3 different tent campsites in this one forested area. And so we'll have a campfire at each one of those fire rings. So 3 different campfires going in this lounge. And the lounge will be lit up with really cool lighting. And we'll have s'mores in there. Like, all of that's included in your camping ticket. All the activities, the food trucks aren't included, but like all the activities, the s'mores, the music, the entertainment, the workshops is all included in that ticket price.
So one thing I know people are going to ask me, I see pups in the picture down there. I travel with a pup. I'm assuming dogs are included. Like you get to, as long as they're on leash and things like that. So there's no off leash area, correct?
Yeah, you have to have the puppies on the leash, the fur babies. We do have what we're calling the doggy dump station, which is an area where you can walk your dogs. And we'll have bags there in a trash can there for picking them up, for picking up. You can walk your dog wherever you want, but we're trying to get everybody to, walk their dog, in that area to do their business. We are including, I think each camping ticket includes 2 people and 1 pet ticket. And then if you
Okay.
need additional people or additional pets, you can purchase those as an add-on. But each ticket includes 2 people and 1 pet, and
Nice.
obviously your van.
Well, guys, anyone in the chat, if you guys have any questions for Joshua, let us know because I mean, he's the expert. He's here, and this is really cool. And I'm really excited about this. When I first found out, there's always a lot of really cool van events out west, and I'm more southeastern kind of gal. And I'm like, where's all the southeast really cool van events? Where did they go? So I'm really, really excited you guys are doing this, and I want to just, I can't wait to do a nice video about it and share it and let people know all about it. So count me in. I'm coming. If you guys want to come meet me at this event, come on over. We'll figure something out. And yeah, there'll be a lot of people. I know at least 20 people going right now.
Yeah, there's a big community coming out. Our intention. I've been van lifing since 2017, and I've been to a lot of van life events. So and so is my business partner Zach, and we've kind of taken the best things of all the events that we went to, and tried to incorporate them into this event, and eliminate a lot of the business salesy type things. There will be vendors there. There will be builders there. There will be a lot of things to buy there. But our main focus of this event, as opposed to a lot of the other events, is community building, education, and just overall having fun. We want this to be a gathering and not an expo. There is an expo element of this, but it's kind of taking a backseat to the gathering, community building, making friends. There's people that met at our event, and they continued traveling as a caravan together.
Nice.
So it's really, that's kind of what we're trying to achieve with this event.
And I think community is a really good point. And I love that you brought that up, because sometimes I like to use the word community instead of clique, because sometimes you get all our storyteller people are hanging out over here and all our Winnebago people are hanging out over here. And and it's cool because you want to talk about the vans and what's working for them and what's not, or, all the DIYers. So are you, and I know this knows that you were offering that to have those kind of groups camp together as well. Am I correct?
Yeah, we have a campground that's called Birds of a Feather, and that's for groups, large groups. So over 10 or 20 vans of a specific group that want to camp together. And to be honest with you, we're getting a lot of people because we sold out that campground very fast within a month. And we're getting a lot of people asking us to expand that campground. I think there's about 70 or 80 vans in that campground, and we don't really want to expand that. We want people who might not have met each other to possibly meet each other. We don't want it to become a very cliquey event, or a very segmented event. We want we're all van lifers, we're all nomads. That's why the event is open to RVs, it's open to trailers, it's open to people living out of their cars. I mean, it's just a nomadic event, right? It's called Peace, Love, and Vans because we thought that was funny, but it's really a nomadic event celebrating nomadic lifestyle. But we specifically are choosing not to expand that campground because the Winnebagos of the world, the storytellers of the world, everybody has their own specific events. And so we don't want this to become a specific event. We just want everybody to mix and intermingle and get along with each other, because you never know who you're going to meet.
You never know who you're going to meet, and you never know, what things you're going to learn. I think and that's why I think it's great. I really love the mixing and learning different things and finding out what works and personalities. I really enjoy meeting people. I really enjoy meeting really nice people. And I found some amazing people, a lot of these meetups that, like you said, I've traveled with now, I've kept in touch with, or I've made plans to travel and going on a trip together. It's nice when you can get a caravan, like, even 3 or 4 vans together. And all of a sudden you're like, hey, you want to go to Texas? Let's go to Texas. That's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
And,
lot of people that do that after the event, because it's Florida, right? So people are going to go down to the Keys, people are going to go to Tampa, go to the beaches. There's a lot of really great harvest hosts in Florida. There's a lot of really great. There's not as much BLM land as there is out west, but there's what they have. They're called wildlife management districts and water management districts. And those places, you can look them up, wildlife management district or water management district, and they allow camping for free. A lot of those allow camping for free. So people end up staying in Florida, escape the winter and just kind of enjoy it. So a lot of people break off. Some people even last year, people just stayed at the campground for an extra few nights. And there was a whole group of about 20 vans that just stayed there and kept the party going for a few more days.
oh, darn. I've heard of that before. Where have I heard that before? I don't know. Almost every event, there's always a group that always wants to stay. It's hard to break it up because it's so much fun to do these things. Well, guys,
Yeah.
listen, Joshua, I really, truly appreciate your coming and tell everybody about this because this has been something that I want the community to know about. That's really important. And you're getting to meet a lot of different people that you may have not have met through this channel, which is fun. And we want to support you guys. So count me in. I'm sure we're going to count some more friends in as well. And then look for those registrations. They'll come this week.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for supporting us. And I hope everybody can make it. Really, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Okay, thanks. I'm going to put you downstage. Here we go. Hold on a second. Okay, super cool, guys. I'm telling you, there's tons of van life meetup events all over the country, and this is one I've heard so many really, really good things about. So I wanted to give this to you guys to let you know it's there, especially in the Southeast. As I said, it's really hard to find some of these really bigger van meetups, and you're going to meet some really amazing people. So if you're interested, let me know. I put the link. I'll put the link in the description of the actual video. I put it again in the chat, and you can take a look at there. And just let me know what you think. And if you're going to be there, I would love to meet you there. That would be so much fun. So everybody have a fantastic night. Thanks for coming. And look again for my next live stream. You never know what's going to pop up with some really good tidbits on travel talk. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.